Why would people have nightmares?
Something that is bothering them deep down in their minds.
Certain experiences stored in the subconscious mind.
So what's happening is the subconscious or the unconscious is trying to give them some message. Or it's a movie scene that has got stuck in their head. वो भी हो सकता है. I watched Final Destination. I saw a lot of people dying in a flight, and that scene just got stuck in my head. And every night I sleep, I keep dreaming the same dream over and over again. Okay? I've just replaced the characters from the movie to characters in my family. But otherwise, it's necessarily the same scene playing out in my mind over and over again. Right?
It's basically also, if not for associated with a therapy issue, then it's usually the last thing you hear or something you see. Any mishap in the family or some relative dead or some relative, that could also trigger nightmares.
Correct. So something has got stuck in my head. It's either got stuck because there's no reason, it's just got stuck. It's got stuck because it's trying to convey a message to me. Right? Or it's got stuck because that's what I'm watching before going off to sleep. So सोने के पहले क्राइम पेट्रोल देख तो लेते हैं, पर फिर वो डाइजेस्ट होता नहीं है सोते हुए. सो फर्स्ट, अगर सोने के पहले क्राइम पेट्रोल देख रहे हो जिसकी वजह से नाइटमेयर आ रहे हैं, तो प्लीज क्राइम पेट्रोल देखना बंद करो, दोपहर में देख लेना. Now that's the lifestyle logical common sensical thing to do. No. So we are not watching any of that. That's not really a problem. But we still have a nightmare. Because nightmares can be because of both reasons. It could be trying to convey a message or it could just be stuck. And we don't know which is the case. Right? And even if the client has suppressed emotions and you're trying to work with suppressed emotions parallelly, the problem at times is you don't even know what you're working with because the client is not able to make sense of that nightmare. So we are in a very peculiar situation where the mind is trying to convey a message, but it is conveying a message in a way in which the client is not able to understand. Because the client is not able to understand, the client is not able to figure out what is the real issue that they need to work with in therapy. And not being able to figure that out, along with the fact that it's a nightmare. So not being able to figure it out, along with the fact that it's a nightmare, is compounding the issue because now the client is even more bothered and they are not able to sleep. The solution simply is help the client understand what the dream is trying to tell them, because their understanding will, one, provide relief to the client, and second, help you understand what is the other line of therapy that you need to do in terms of whatever is the other emotional issues that the client needs to deal with. The question really is, how do we help the client understand the underlying meaning behind the dream or the nightmare? For people who have done level 2, who wants to answer?
The garden where you go in and no. Okay.
You can use garden metaphor everywhere, so technically you can use it over here, but that's not the process that I'm talking
not
about.
The one where you compare the two gardens with the problem and the answer. The other one where there's a treasure hunt in the garden. I'm talking about that garden.
So you can use it, but that's not what I'm talking about. There's a more direct way to do it. Okay.
But Nitin, how can we use the garden metaphor in this situation where you're comparing the two gardens?
Because when you are doing the transformation, in the transformation, whatever steps they have to take, the mind figures out what needs to be done to deal with whatever the trauma is, or whatever the problem is. Okay? So,
so one is their present trauma, and one is how they would want their life to be, or how they would want to.
Correct. How would they want their life to be in future? And then whatever needs to happen, the unconscious can figure it out. Now, for those of you who have not done level 2, this will not make sense. So I'm not really kind of going deeper into this right now. But to tell you what you can do, simplistically speaking, we have done the Betty Erickson right now. That's an induction. once the client is observing their breath, tell the client, while you're observing your breath, you will notice yourself going back in time to the time when you had this dream. And you will begin to recall this dream. So basically help them remember the dream in that state.
After having done the Betty Erickson.
Correct.
Okay.
Right? So let me quickly do a demo. So I'm not doing the entire process because we have done the Betty Erickson, but I'm going to take it post Betty Erickson in terms of verbalization so that you guys can understand what the verbalization is like. Right? Who wants to close their eyes for 5 minutes? So what I want you to do is just close your eyes. Achha, you may not be going through any process right now, huh? While you may feel relaxed, but I'm doing this more so that I can demonstrate the verbalization of what needs to be done.
Okay.
So that it's there in the recording for all of you later on if you want to refer to it.
Okay.
So just close your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. And as you observe your breath, just let me know about the one sensation that you're noticing in your body.
The heat from my palms.
Perfect. So just continue observing the heat from your palms. And as you continue observing the heat from your palms, I'll also keep speaking to the class so that I can explain to them what I'm doing. So while I explain this to the class, you can continue observing the heat from the palms, allowing yourself to notice your breath drifting, floating, going deeper in a state where you feel a bit more comfortable. Now, when I've asked you to focus on one thing, so this is like reaching the last point of the Betty Erickson, where they are focusing on one sensation in the body, right? Then you will give them a couple of suggestions to relax. So as you continue listening to sounds of my voice, while observing your breath becoming deeper and more rhythmic, I'm going to count you down from 5 down to 0. With each count, you can allow yourself to relax and go deeper in a state where you feel completely safe, completely comfortable. 5, deeper at 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0, deep sleep. And as you continue drifting, floating, going deeper and deeper, now, as she continues drifting deeper, as in if you're working with a client, as the client continues drifting deeper, now you will give them suggestions to go back in time. So as you continue drifting deeper, floating, allow yourself to go back in time to the time when you had that dream that really bothers you. And as you allow yourself to go back in time to a moment in your life, where you were sleeping, having that dream, the dream which was bothering you, then verbally say yes and let me know. Now, as you say this, because the client would already be aware of what dream they've come to you for, which is a nightmare, they will be able to remember that dream very quickly. Once they remember the dream, they will say yes. Right? And once they say yes, tell them, as you begin to remember that dream, allow yourself to go through that dream from the beginning to the end. Let it replay in your mind a couple of times. And as that dream continues replaying in your mind a couple of times, at some point you will realize that you remember the complete dream from the beginning to the end. And when that happens, mentally ask yourself, if this dream is trying to convey a message to you, then request the unconscious to help you understand this message. Either with the help of a voiceover that will happen with the dream, or with the help of subtitles that you will be able to watch and read as the dream plays out. Or the unconscious may choose to help you understand the meaning behind the dream tonight when you go off to sleep by showing you a different dream with the same message in a way in which you completely understand. But in case the dream is not trying to signify anything, is not trying to tell you anything, it's just an image that got stuck in your head like a repetitive tape, then request the unconscious to make this tape unstuck so that you can free your mind to watch and experience better, lighter, happier dreams. If there is a message that the dream is trying to convey and the mind would like you to know the meaning now, you will be able to understand this through the voiceover or the subtitles. In case the mind would like to show you the dream again in a different way so that you can understand this better tonight, then you'll have an intuitive feeling with the words like tonight. Okay? And in case it's just a dream which has no meaning, it was stuck, you will hear the word unstuck in your mind, which will be a sign that the dream is unstuck now and that you're free from this. So I'm going to be quiet for the next few moments. The absence of my voice, coupled with any other sound that you hear in the background, will help you either understand the meaning behind the dream, make the dream unstuck, or understand that you will understand the dream tonight. Whenever you know that, verbally say yes and let me know. Once you say this, you can go quiet for the next few moments. Wait till the client verbalizes and says yes. Then ask the client, so what happened? Would you be able to tell me whether you became aware of the meaning of the dream right now, or you had the word tonight in your mind, or you had the word unstuck in your mind? If the client says, I am aware of the meaning, then ask them to verbalize the meaning. If the client says tonight, then tell them brilliant. So as you go off to sleep tonight, you will notice yourself seeing a new dream, which will convey the same message in a way you will understand. And you will remember when you wake up in the morning. Give me a call in the morning after you wake up and let me know what the meaning was. And if the client says unstuck, tell them, now that you know that this dream has got unstuck, in the coming days, you will notice new, more comfortable, happier dreams, which will help you understand what you need to do to improve the quality of your life. And then you'll be able to give me a call and tell me what that dream is. Once you have done that, tell the client, as you continue observing your breath, in a few moments now, I'm going to count you from 1 up to 5. At 5, you'll be fully awake, feeling really good and fresh about yourself. You can bring both your hands together, rub them, feel the warmth in your hands. Slowly bring the hands closer to your eyes, feel the warmth in your eyes. Repeat the words integrate, integrate, integrate to yourself. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eyes open, wide awake. Just have a sip of water quickly, please. Dream interpretation. Whenever a client comes and tells you, I'm bothered by a dream, basically follow the exact same process. Works every time. I don't think I've ever had a situation where I've worked with a client and it's not worked. Yes.
So Nitin, basically it's just 3 things that we're doing. Either the person is verbalizing it to you, or the person says tonight means it will be shown in a different way tonight in a different dream, and they call you up and tell you. Or the third would be if they're unstuck, then you ask them that you please show us, just delete that old picture and show up different things in future.
Correct. So that you have, and then you give suggestions that show better, happier dreams. When the mind is replacing it, you don't want to replace one with another. You want them to replace it with something more positive.
So we were getting this. Sorry. Can continue.
Yeah. So when the client is verbalizing, so then after, so during the session only we decode it for the client, or we just listen to what the client is saying and decode it after the session. How does that go?
The client will already give you the decoded message.
Acha, the client will only give the decoded message.
Correct. So the reason why
And
the process is so smooth is because you don't have to apply your mind. You simply ask the client gives you the interpretation, and that's actually good because the interpretation is then relevant to the client. You don't have to kind of, your biases and your beliefs will not come into the play of interpretation.
so you are basically facilitating the client to understand the message which is coming to them in the form of the dream.
Correct. Now, based on the message, you may have, for example, the message can be that the client realizes that, in this, as a part of the dream, I realize that there is a lot of a feeling of loneliness that I have. Now, you may want to work with loneliness separately through your processes. It will give you a very clear indicator of what is the intense emotional issue that you are then working with.
So it also gives you a glimpse of what the client is going through and a direction, that in which direction we need to also counsel, because sometimes the deep-seated emotions are also manifested in the form of a dream.
Correct. And that's the reason why
And
dream interpretation can be extremely important as long as the client does it. If you are doing it, there's always a scope for bias, and that can completely derail the process.
okay, and like suppose they get the tonight and the dream comes and they call you the next day. So when they're calling the next day, also we just listen to them because they are giving a decoded message, or you help them to decode it.
Decode. Anytime they see a dream, so let's say the next day they call you up and they say, "Aaj na acha sapna aaya." I was able to understand some of it, but I was still not able to understand completely. Now you can go back into the process and help them interpret it on their own, or tell them that now every night when you sleep, before sleeping, tell yourself, I would like to get more clarity about what the dream was trying to tell me. And tell them to maintain a dream diary where every morning they wake up and they write down what the dream was and what was the meaning of the dream. 3-4 दिन में they become aware of what the meaning was. But let the client interpret it for themselves.
Yeah, that's what is the more important thing. The client has to interpret the dream for themselves.
Correct.
Thank you, Nitin.
I
Sir?
actually want.
पहले निधि बोल दीजिए,
Okay.
Pushpa, I can come to you.
Yeah.
I wanted to discuss this one thing since we are discussing dreams today. My husband has this recurring dream. Any stressful situation, which something as small as the two of us fighting. So he goes back to his academy days, the NDA, where he's being tortured and he's missing a train or, a very complicated dream which is very painful, and he will wake up all sweating and all. So the dream is very disturbing for him. So also, what could be the reason behind this? Is there a stuck up in something which happened there in the academy or the
Use
present situation?
Use the same process with him and he will be able to tell you.
Okay. Acha, this process will work. I thought there is some emotional, psychological issue.
Even if they see, eventually, whenever there are repetitive dreams, the mind is trying to tell you something. The mind may be trying to give you a solution or maybe trying to tell you about a problem. But the mind is trying to tell you something. The best is ask the mind because it knows what it's doing. Right? If I were to give you an answer, my answer will still come from my belief system. And that may not necessarily be what's happening with him.
Right. So the frequency of the dream also can increase. Like earlier, it used to be like once in a year. Abhi I think it is every week, 15 days, it is repeating the dream.
Generally, that's what happens with repetitive dreams, that because dreams are trying to convey a message, if you understand the meaning, then the frequency of the dream becomes less. And when you're not able to understand the meaning, the dream becomes more and more frequent because the mind is trying to tell you, this is important, please figure this out.
Okay.
If you want to do the
Pushpaji was saying
same
something.
thing.
Ashra, Pushpaji was saying something.
Okay.
Yeah, sir, while you are doing this verbalization, I had a short snooze. So I think I have missed out some part of it. So the video recording, we will be getting the video recording.
Tomorrow, day after tomorrow, it should go up in your student section.
Okay, and some more, material on that where I would like to read little more, because I haven't done any of your modules.
Correct. So everything that we are doing in the class will be converted into a booklet and would be sent to you.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
Because this is the first workshop. So generally what we do is we do first workshop spontaneously because a lot of questions come up and so on. So it helps us create the book along the way. नहीं तो फिर वो we create something and then we keep editing it, re-editing it. It's an unnecessary headache that happens. So it's just easier that now that we have done this, tomorrow when I do the edits, we will look at the topics and so on once again, and then we will convert this into a book. And you will receive the book and the videos both.
Okay. Thank you.
So I just wanted to ask this nightmare, of course you remember the nightmare when you are fully conscious also, right? So at that time you can't, can you work at that time also?
With self?
With yourself or with someone else?
See, with someone else too, you're using the same process because you're literally working, they are aware, if anything, you're making them more aware of the dream and then asking them in that state, what is this dream trying to tell you? Right? With self, it's easier if you were to give a suggestion to yourself when you go off to sleep the next day. That I noticed that I've been seeing this dream multiple times. Maybe this dream is trying to tell me something. When I'm sleeping tonight, please show it to me in a different way so that I can understand.
Okay.
Do it for 3-4 days. The only difference between working with a client and working with yourself is when you're working with a client, generally you get the answer in the same session itself.
Okay.
When you're working with yourself, it may take you like 3-4 rounds of saying this, and then in 3-4 days you start becoming aware of the meaning and so on. So the duration, the period may be more extended when you're working with self. With clients, it's shorter and faster. That's all.
Thank you.
The Betty Erickson thing can also be used for people who wake up not feeling very fresh in the morning. Lethargy is there with them.
For people who wake up not feeling fresh in the morning, easiest is integrate.
Okay.
So integrate is a good suggestion to keep in mind for even all of you. Whenever you wake up in the morning, the moment the alarm rings, you mentally tell yourself integrate. You'll be surprised it's extremely effective. Well, these are like really, really small, simple tips, but it can make a lot of difference. And then again, conditioning takes place where over a period of time, your mind realizes that this means that it's time for me to wake up and I need to be fresh and wide awake quickly. So that has an added advantage in the long run. Are we good till here? Okay. Any other questions till here?
I just wanted to ask that if we are doing this dream process with ourselves, do we do this the entire thing, or just tell ourselves before falling asleep that either it will come up in a new dream in a new way, but the message will be there, or just that suggestion we give ourselves before we fall asleep?
So when you're working with yourself, nothing is being done. Just before you go off to sleep, go to the bed. Allow yourself to relax a bit. Probably do 1-2 a couple of rounds. Give that suggestion. Continue with 1-2.
Okay.
That's about it.